Just soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. And our live game is Croatia against Uruguay. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
It has to be the one and only Luis Suarez.
Denisov! Oh. Goal! Croatia! So that goal then?
Well, his most important job there was to keep the shot down, and he did that without any problems. That's good concentration, you know.
Uruguay didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Mahrez. Who's he going to play in? Passes it through. In with a header! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And he's cut it out. Danger averted for now. And it's Luis Suarez. Looks like a good ball through. Aimed in towards the centre. Denisov. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Luis Suarez. Denisov. Now the pass. Room for a shot. And the finish! What about it? Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Croatia are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Croatia take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here. And
Going for goal! That'll be a throw. Battles to win it back. Can he finish?
Ooh.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Looks to slip it through. Striding forward, facing goal. And he's there to cut it out. And through to the goalkeeper. There's the whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Croatia go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Looking to force his way through. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And he's there to hoof it away. Croatia get it back again. Denisov. Rob. Great ball, and now Mikel! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shot at goal! And the follow-up! And in it goes! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Croatia tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. And it's Luis Suarez. Looks to clip it forward. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Sahavi.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Oh, he's broken through. Suarez with the ball, goes for goal! Brings it forward. Plays a clever pass. That's a decent ball. Looking for support. Hits one! And the ball's come out. He's gone for it!
Whoa.
They've scored! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
So, the manager making the last of his changes. Croatia totally rampant here. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Right through the middle. And he's onside. Timely intervention. So that's it. It is all over. Croatia were irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central.
So hello and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. We're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance and then we will be underway. And here we have Croatia against Belgium. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Can he finish?
Wow!
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Croatia got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. So what now? Rog. Mikel. Rog. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tries a through ball. Now it's Azar. Well, the defence got the better of him this time,
External
but I'm
IP
sure
was
he'll go again.
changed.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Pereira Carrasco. They scored inside the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0. Aimed long and direct. Hazard. That'll be a throw. Gökhan Gönül. And he's on a charge. He's still going. Where to next? He's left his man. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Now the pass. And he's there to cut it out. Benteke. Gets a good foot in there. Passes it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, the defence was at their mercy and they only needed to be fractionally quicker.
Pereira Carrasco. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Goes long. That looks a foul. Yep, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Croatia, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're already into the second period.
Croatia going well here, and they're in it.
Denisov!
Oh.
Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Gets it back. Mertens. And it's Lukaku. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Face to face with... looking to shoot!
Oh, meni!
He's scored! And with that goal comes comfort. Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
Croatia take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Simon Mignolet gets it upfield. Denisov. Looks like a... is it in? Another chance!
Wow, papis, maluco, wow.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Oh, good interception.
External IP was changed.
Denisov. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. Diving header!
Oh!
They are rampant!
drrrame.
And surely that settles it. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Belgium look as though they're about to make a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Croatia take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. A good challenge, stood up well against his man. Brings it forward. Shoots! And he should have made it 4. It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, he's been...
And that will be the final act. Croatia, comfortable winners, a virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
Tako, pa smo pobjedili. Vrat smo presjekao, to što v prvu tekmu.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Bottrop against Glasgow. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Has gone out. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Aimed long and direct. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Denisov driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Gets it upfield. Cuts it out. Looks like a good ball through. Hits one! There it is! There is the breakthrough! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Glasgow get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Brings it forward. Looks to slip it through. Oh, terrible. Shot at goal!
Kako na paka!
All too
Oh,
easy.
my
They are in
God.
danger of disappearing out of sight.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Trebaše se za glavu primati.
Glasgow take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Lingard! Lingard! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Just brushed off the ball there. Lingard. Glasgow are leading with half-time drawing close. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Glasgow are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Glasgow ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. And the game has already resumed here. It's being played forward. Lingard shoots! Tries to get it forward quickly.
Really got caught in a trap there and he just couldn't get out.
It's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. He's left his man. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Going for goal! Tries a through ball, another chance! Lingard. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Bruno Alves. Passes it through. Bottrop keeping their men at... He'll have a dip! In he goes again!
Pa pizda, ej, ko ne dam gol, ej. Jao
There is some
meni.
activity down on the touchline. Seems there's going to be a change. Bottrop making two changes as we speak.
Puta buja, ej.
You would think the first substitutions would be coming up pretty soon. Going through. And that's a goal kick. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He's got away. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And it's Lingard. Shoots!
Lingard weighed up the options and picked the wrong one.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Mahrez. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Bruno Alves. And time is up. Glasgow have the tie at their mercy. Avoid defeat at home now, and a place in the next round is theirs. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? The warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. And our live game is Glasgow against Bottrop. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Glasgow bring a useful lead into their home game, having won the first leg on the road. And look, well placed to progress based on what we know already. It's a loose ball. Room for a shot. And a shot! He's got away with one there.
Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to get
Up to meet it! Danger averted for now. Who's he going to play in? Chance to break. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
It's come loose. A real chance to break. He's away. Can he find a finish? Shoots! Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Brings it forward. Dinks one in. There's no flag.
Oh, yeah,
The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Played into the middle. Can he put it away? Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Just brushed off the ball there. It's being played forward. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Mikel. Denisov. Looks like a good ball through. Hits one! He's missed another one.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless.
Glasgow will be relatively happy. They've protected their lead, and now the onus is on their opponents to start taking a few risks, which may play right into their hands.
An intriguing half, lacking only... He's had a go! He's gone for it! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
And now they can launch a counter. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to clip it forward. Mahrez. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, they've got...
The shot's on!
Oh!
Dispatched clinically.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Bottrop look as though they're about to make a change. Glasgow take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Can he score? Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Bottrop have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes. Now the pass. Looking to shoot, and the ball's come out. A chance to play it in. Chooses to go back. That intervention was very necessary. Now a chance to break. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And he's has a hit! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
Glasgow are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
External IP was changed.
Aimed long and direct. Passes it through. Gets it back. Going for goal! Yes, it's there! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Bottrop playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. And that's it. Glasgow have done it again. Another step towards glory, still a fair way to go. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have Glasgow against Copenhagen. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Babacar. Oh, goes for goal!
Aiuta, Zambrono.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Boylsson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Gets his foot in there. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. So what's he planning here?
External IP was changed.
Dinks one in. Up to meet it! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Copenhagen have it back and they can go again. Played out to the right. Now the pass. Shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Marcus Rojo passes it through. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. That's the throw. And the first half is done. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, that's where he wants it. Looks like a good ball through. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So he ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card. Great challenge. Decent progress down the left. Looks to clip it forward. Big chance!
Wow.
Could fall kindly. And in it goes. And that could well be the winner. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Glasgow making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Whipped in. Goes for it! An absolute thunderbolt! Oh, that is a gem!
Unbelievable.
And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more.
Samo v razmaku 3 minut.
Glasgow grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Sticks in a foot to win it back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
This is promising. It's anyone's ball. Forward it goes. It's a good foot in there. Babakar tries a through ball, and the finish! And with that, the final whistle. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form.
Ovo su se tu raznosle. Sportu sam odmora ne igra. Uga pa prvo ligu. No, perché non... Questo forse...
So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Bottrop against Glasgow. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
We have already started here. A real chance to break. He's left his man. Tries one! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Glasgow go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Lingard. Glasgow scoring in the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Brings it forward. And now the breakaway. Looks like a good ball through. And he's surging through. Is it in?
Ah, dai! Oh, and they're normal. Vai a brava.
Lingard. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Lingard. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to slip it through. There's no flag. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Great lead! In he goes again!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Dashing forward at pace. Shapes to shoot. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just 1 goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
And a shot! Oh, brilliant! That is brilliant! About as smooth as it gets.
Unbelievable.
2 up and threatening to pull clear. What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Glasgow grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Oh, the ball's come loose. Hefty. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Glasgow have conceded a penalty here. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Aye, aye, aye.
And that's one back! Oh, never in doubt.
He just didn't let his nerves get to him. He struck that with conviction. What a penalty.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
And he's there to cut it out. Trying to get there. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team. A formality. We're level. That's as calm as you like.
Well, that was a big pressure kick, and he didn't let his team down. He took that so calmly.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
He's got away. Oh, and look who's there doing the defending. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Has a swing at it! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Belts one! That is a routine catch.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No. He's had a go! It's in! And again they hit the front.
Glasgow are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Bottrop, their final change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Glasgow take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, great ball! Plays it back.
Oh.
Fires from
Bravo
distance.
be.
Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious he's one of the biggest influences out there.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Gets his foot in there. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Almost there, and the players can feel it. It's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
And he scores! Back in business! Oh, dispatched with certainty.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
And time is up. Terrific match, universal commitment to attack, all square and rightly, no loser. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Glasgow, well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Barcelona ponuja. Au. Dobro, daj. On podeli samo po slekom samom, treba te vraj.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Glasgow against Oldham. So off we go then. Nothing. James McCarthy. Gomez plays it forward. James McCarthy. Shoots!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper. Sometimes that's exactly the requirement to give you the early edge. Now,
And oh!
Oh
Oh,
my
great
God.
save, real class.
well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage. Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery.
Great leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, the tone looks well and truly set. This is front foot football with conviction.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Gets wrestled off the ball. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Shoots! What a rocket! That is special! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Unbelievable.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Oldham draw first blood here.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Nothing goes looking. He's got away. Just the keeper to beat, and the finish. Now the pass.
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
Gomez. Nothing. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Looks like a good ball through. Hits one! Gets up to head it! He scores!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a Neil, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Glasgow grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
He's got away. And we hit half-time. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Plays it out to the wing. So what's he planning here? And he's onside. Into the box. Denisov. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? And he's cut it out. Going for goal! Goal! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
There's the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Glasgow get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Going through. Roof has a pop!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Oldham keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny.
Narsingh is fouled. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Tomovic. Forward it goes. Glasgow disappointing it. Little doubt, that is a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Glasgow are down to 10 men. Long ball, but
Oldham
not
are
especially
actually
accurate.
displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Hits one! So close to drawing level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Up to meet it! Great challenge. Out to the left it goes.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Clears it out of harm's way. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And that's that. Glasgow winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Southport against Glasgow. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Gets it into the middle. And the finish! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Sometimes that's exactly the requirement to give you the early edge. Now for more.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Southport are having to deal not just with their opponents, but also with a congested fixture list. It's at times like this when depth of resources becomes so important.
And it's a time when the squad is called upon to help keep everything ticking over. That's why we see the big...
Glasgow have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Cuts it out. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of...
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Glasgow still without an attempt on target. Babakar brings it forward. Beautifully done. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to clip it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Simpson. The referee's awarded a free kick. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with...
Has a hit! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than...
There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Some first-half thoughts?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Glasgow can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pickup in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Gets up to head it! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
In for a header! He will be livid with himself.
They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of this second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
Glasgow were relieved to hold on for a win last time round and go again now. Gökhan Gönül. Big chance! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Gets it back. Plays it out to the wing. Looks like a good ball through. Is it in? He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Southport look as though they're about to make a change. Played towards the front men. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Cut out in the nick of time. Battles to win it back. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Toma!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Glasgow got some help from Lady Luck there, they all count. So holding on now for those 3 precious points. He's left his man.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's gone for it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Up for the header! Has a shot!
Oh, yeah.
That's a half-decent try.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Forward it goes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Glasgow hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.